Force behind AK79 Live, Bryan staff and proud Scum bassist Alistair. Good morning, you two. Thanks for being with us. Bryan, why did you decide to do this all again 30 years later?
Well, I was approached by a promoter who said, let's do it all again nearly 30 years later.
Yeah.
Bryan, were you amazed when you made AK79? Did you have any idea of what an iconic album that was going to become, not just in New Zealand, but across the world?
Of course not. I knew I'd made a good album because I made the first album that was cohesive. Previous to that, people made compilation albums, which was a bit of this, bit of that, like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
And you like one, but you don't like the rest. And so compilation albums never sold. But I thought I'd take one where everything was the same ilk, genre, if you like, talk about it on the cover, and make it a record of 1979 in Auckland, because a lot of people went to see music in 1979. And the album sold slowly but steadily, and
but it's become a collector's piece now as well, isn't it?
probably because it's so hard to get. It never sold that many
Yeah.
in total, but then production stopped and fizzled out, and everybody thought, wow, gosh and golly, and the myth and legend grew, and hence the sold-out concerts.
Alistair, you live overseas now.
Yes.
And it's been 30 years since your punk days. Are you still a punk rocker at heart, or?
Oh, a little bit. You know, I mean,
quietened down at all?
well, it's kind of a peak, isn't it? You go up and then you're most adult, and then you start going down back into being a child again. So I'm on my way down.
Are you excited to be reforming with Proud Scum this weekend?
It's great fun to catch up with everybody, not just our band, but all the bands we've been meeting together at the rehearsal room and so on. So it's been great fun. Yeah.
What crowd are you expecting? I mean, do you think that this is going to be a whole bunch of, you know, the new punks who've grabbed Dad's t-shirt and safety pin their things together and are coming down to beat punk, or is it going to be the old punks who are coming along
to relive their youth,
to seeing you guys again?
It's funny, you know, people have said to me, do you think it's going to be rough? And I'm thinking it's more likely to see a row of wheelchairs at the back.
Cup of tea and a lie down afterwards.
That's right.
What do you think, Bryan? Do you think it's going to be?
I think there's a mixture. I was talking to one of the drummers from the other band, and he said he's got two 16-year-old kids who are punks. So they're coming along, and with a bit of a sort of, oh, it's Dad's old 50-year-old friends. Yeah. But I think it's going to be a mixture, you know. We're going to get old and young there, and fortunately the punches will be slow enough, they'll be telegraphed before they...
We'll still have the energy, though. The energy will be there.
Changed in the last 30 years, and indeed in the way that, that these 16-year-olds are expressing themselves?
Gosh, I don't know. It's been so long. I mean, the music came, went. Maybe it's coming again. You never can tell with these things. Ask us after the weekend.
Yeah. The feeling it's. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. That thing of that when punk first spawned, it was such an anti-establishment thing. It was the dress and the style of it and all that sort of thing was because nobody else was doing it. And now when you get kids who are sort of dressing like it becomes establishment.
That's true. We were poking the borax, but now people, by dressing like that, don't have the borax to poke.
Yeah, I think it was Sid Vicious that said if you really want to be punk, come dressed in a Buddy Rabbit suit or something like that.
Alistair Rabbit.
Someone may just do that.
So this weekend, you're going to be recording live on Saturday night?
Radio New Zealand, I believe, is I was listening to an interview on the air the other day, and they said, and we'll be there with full recording equipment.
Okay.
I know some fellow wants to make a television documentary out of it, and gosh, golly and goodness.
You're going to be emceeing on the night?
Yeah, both nights.
What can the audiences expect? How's the format of it going to work?
And who's there? Who's playing?
Who's playing?
Okay, the Tearaways are playing, Spelling Mistakes are playing, Proud Scum's playing, Scavengers are playing, and a group who used to be called the Features, and for this thing they're calling themselves the X-Features, possibly because one of them can't turn up. Those are the bands who are playing. What's it going to be like? Hey, it's punk, you never know.
Fantastic.
And it's in the Monte Cristo room, which is...
on Nelson Street. Nelson goes down to the sea.
And only 350 people, only 350 tickets?
For each night, yes.
For each night. And how many nights is it playing?
Two.
All right, and what are you most looking forward to playing? What song are you most looking forward to playing, or what band? I mean, when the other bands are playing, are you going to be out there? Are you going to really rock it up?
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to see some...
Yeah, we're in the middle of the program, so I hope to get down and jump up and down a bit.
Allocated?
I think the whole room's the mosh pit.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Do you like your music now from that long ago?
Some of them stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I'm really touched by how attached people are to some of our songs, I'm a Rabbit and the Suicide songs and so on. People still like them now, and it's really, really fun to hear people say that.
You've got to remember his songs being covered by American bands, so...
Yeah, totally.
Yes, I was talking to
made
one of
it.
the founders of the Lemonheads, one of the #1 band. They had a #1 single, and they're a much bigger band than we ever were. And he said he was honoured to talk to me. I thought, oh, it was so
That must
funny.
be great.
Yeah,
That
it
must
was,
be cool.
it was great fun. Yeah.
Excellent.
You guys have a fabulous night on Saturday. All the details will be on our website of where to go, and yeah, enjoy. Nice to see you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
AK79 now AK, what is it?
08.
29 years on.
29 years on, that's sensational.
Fantastic.
All right, news headlines ahead for you in just a few moments.